Hey everybody, Sprocket here. Since this is the first video of the new year, Happy New Year. Um, Sorry about the lighting and everything. I'm not really a cinematographer, so uh, had to turn the lights off behind me because I mean, you see the glare from the sun out there in the back. Well, the LED lighting up here was much worse. Everything over here was just in shadows, so got a trouble light behind me lit up. Seems to be working okay. You'll have to let me know how that looks. But anyway, um, something I noticed over the last year posting videos about me is I didn't really give you any kind of picture of who I am. Something I see is lacking in a lot of YouTube videos. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't something I'm trying to promote myself, we'll put it that way. But what I would like to do is because I'm kind of a relationship oriented guy, I want you guys to know who it is whose videos you're watching. So I'll give you a brief um, history of me and what I'm about, and maybe, um, I don't know, maybe it'll help you guys get to know um, why the content is and how it is. So here goes. Born and raised in Berks County, Pennsylvania. Um, I wouldn't say I had a privileged childhood, at least financially, but relationship wise, I always, family, uh, very good on family. Mom and dad, all the way up, still have mom and dad. It's not to say that people who don't are any worse off. I'm just letting you know about me. Uh, Went into the Marine Corps right out of high school. That was in 1998. So I'll give you guys an idea how old I am. Uh, Met my wife when I was stationed in San Diego, California. We were married in '01. Um, yeah, well, that's me in a nutshell, basically. Um, Used to work, been basically a mechanic most of my life as far as working with my hands, not necessarily on cars. I don't have any formal training or anything like that. I've worked on trailers as far as, like big trucks, semis. Did that for 12 years. Now I'm in the auto parts industry. I was a helicopter mechanic when I was in the Marine Corps. That I did have formal training on, but due to events out of my control, I couldn't do that job, but half the time I was actually enlisted. But anyway, um, so I wanted to give you guys an idea why it's been so long since I put a video out. Let you know what's going on in my life as far as the infrequency of the videos. So, um, my wife that I mentioned, after 19 years of marriage, has decided that she's going to call it quits. So, that's been weighing heavily on my mind, and it's really um, put a damper on the motivation to make any videos or to do anything for that matter except get up, go to work, take care of my animals, and just live, survive, I guess is a good way. But doing things that are fun and that I enjoy, um, it kind of drains the life out of you when you have that kind of thing happen. I'm sure some of you out there can relate. Now, I'm not asking for a pity party or anything like that. I'm just letting you guys know what's going on. So, I'm going to try here in the future, this year, to put more content out more often. I don't know. It remains to be seen how that's going to go. Something else I see a lot in videos. I watch a lot of YouTube because I don't watch TV anymore because it just annoys me commercials and advertisements. And, I mean, it's not much better on YouTube, but at least it's a little better. But yeah, I don't like what seems like begging or reminding or pandering or however you want to put it. People always, every video going, hey, like, share, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. So that's why I don't do that. Also, you'll notice a lot too, I don't show my face much on the videos because I want the videos to be about what I'm doing and not about me. I don't want to give the impression that I'm not approachable and you can't ask me questions, on or make comments and stuff like that. But I'm not trying to self-promote, okay? I will say this, if you like what I'm doing, you like the content, just hit like. If you don't like it, hit the dislike, the thumbs down. If you feel that you want to share it with somebody, go ahead. Maybe you got a buddy that's doing something that you've seen me do on the video and give a little bit of insight that might be helpful. Hey, go ahead, share it, let them know. As far as subscribing, yep, the more subscribers I have, the better my channel does. But to be honest, it's not something I'm concerned with because I do this for fun. I do this to share knowledge that I've acquired over many years. Speaking of that, I forgot to mention, part of my brief history is I started getting into cars as far as working on them when I was 11. No, sorry, 10. There was a guy that lived down behind me in high school. He was, at the time. Of course, I was a lot younger than that, but it seemed like he had a different hot rod every weekend. Now, by hot rods, I mean like your 60s cars, your 70s cars. Of course, this was during the 80s, so the 80s and early 90s. So those were, as far as I was concerned, those were hot rods. V8s, sounded good, of course, with no exhaust on them or very little. He'd be doing burnouts, and the cops would get called on him, and we'd all run and hide. He'd close up his garage door, so nope, wasn't me. You can't really get away with that kind of thing much anymore, but it was fun then. Anyway, so my dad took notice to that I was interested in working on cars, so he basically encouraged it by every time he'd have to do something on his daily drivers to get back and forth to work, he would have me helping. So that's where I started learning. And that continued basically from there. I kind of took off on it. Now, like I said, I don't have any formal training, at least in auto mechanics. Everything I do is based on experience, and because I was blessed, and I mean it that way, with the ability to be able to take a look at something and figure out, okay, how does this come apart? And been able to deduce, okay, there's this chain of events that happen, like with sensors and things of that nature, where, okay, I can figure out, okay, this is the chain, where's the break in the chain that's causing the issue? That being said, if you guys ask questions on any of my videos, and I don't know the answer, I'm going to tell you straight up, I don't know the answer. I'm not going to be one of those guys that pretends like I'm a know-it-all, and yep, here's your answer, and it could be complete bull. But, yeah, anyway. Like I said, just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on with the channel and why it's been so long since I put a video out. Now, I do have footage that I've already shot. Now, everything is done on my phone right now. I did get a camera, but the problem is it's, how shall I put this? It's too high-tech, I guess, for my computer that my phone is sitting on right now and recording. So I'm going to have to upgrade my computer in order to be able to use any of that footage and to use that camera. So that being said, hopefully The quality's okay, and hopefully it'll get better when I actually get that camera and my computer set up for that camera. So, um, yeah. So what I've got right now, like I said, I got some footage on a car that I bought. I don't know exactly how long ago. It's been a while. But I got it at a really good price, and relatively speaking, it was not in bad shape at all. Now, that's for me. You got to think. I'm the kind of guy that'll buy a car cheap because it needs work. I am not looking to buy a car that I can just get in and drive. I just don't. I don't buy cars like that. I buy cars that I know I'm going to have to do some work to make them reliable and safe to drive. This is one of those cars, so I got it at a really good price. At least I thought so, considering what it is and what I see what they go for on Marketplace and other places like that. Even some that are just wrecked and stuff like that. People just want too much money for them. Anyway, so there will be some videos coming out on that car. I've done a lot of work to it, and I didn't do a whole lot of filming, so there's going to be a lot of stills. So, um, yeah. Anyhow, that's it for now. I hope, like I said, this gives you some insight into me and what I'm about, and what the channel's about. Like I said, this is probably going to be the only time I ever say this, but if you like what I'm doing, like it. If you don't like it, dislike it. If you want to share it, by all means. And if you want to subscribe, helps me out. Well, I should say it helps the channel out. Me personally, and no offense, but I really don't care. Like I said, I do this for fun and to share knowledge. As long as it helps somebody, I'm happy. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoy the upcoming content, and until next time, have a go.